The only way we win this game is if the bus just breaks down and they don't get to the stadium. Just that's your only chance. Maybe they stop selling gas in New York and they can't make it in. I mean, I don't know. Just something happens. Just freakish. This week we do, based on what I just saw this past weekend. I would be happy if it's in close, and I would say close to 7 points.
You make me sad. You make me sad because I know you're right. They need to play a perfect game.
That's the key. Nobody anticipates them winning this football game. I know I don't.
Going into this game, I think they're the most fraudulent 5-3 team I've ever seen in my life. Who have they beaten, Griff? We talked about it on the preview show. Like, they haven't beaten anyone. Their defense is good, but they're vulnerable in the middle of that field. Nothing really terrifies me.
We'll say this. I've got them going under this number at 5 wins, and here's why. Their season's going to be over before they get to the bye. I mean, that's just the reality of it. Their bye comes November 13th, and they've got to play Baltimore. They've got to play basically almost the entire AFC North to start the season. They might go 0-4. And then you've got that winnable game versus the Dolphins. Great, that gets to host them. They're going to feel pretty desperate and pretty beat up after an 0-4 start. Then the Packers, a trip out to the Denver Broncos with Russell Wilson. The Patriots, Bills. I mean, there's a realistic scenario where they're 1-8 here. Maybe 0-9. I mean, as good as the roster has improved, I just haven't been a believer in Zach Wilson. I think this is an unbelievably difficult schedule that lightens up in the second half, but they could be decimated by that point. So I've got them winning 5 games and probably going back to the drawing board at the quarterback position in the 2023 draft.
Well, that one hurt, Lavernius and Wayne, but no one's safe from the receipts.